Hello, people of the gaming, dare I say gamers. I am here with the extraordinarily bad take of calling you gamers and turning my fan on to everything it can and the lights. How are we doing today? Hello. But yes, how are we doing today, huh? Because it's Monday. I hate Mondays because I'm Garfield now. And GDQ started, so that was something nice to watch. Gamer derogatory, definitely, absolutely. But yes, how are you all doing? Having a good time, having a good day, hopefully. Having a day. Yeah, you know what? That's fair, that's valid. Not bad, besides humidity. Working on commissions. Ooh, that's nice. I hope I can be some good background noise for you. Oh, seeing your brother off? That's fine. Alright, let me just tell this one person. Alright, shall we begin then? No more Steel Samurai. We are done with the Steel Samurai. That is over. Alright. So, from what we remember last time, Edgeworth decided to conquer my heart and then do a stupid thing. So that's that's a case. Fucking Edgeworth just deciding to shoot someone in the middle of the ocean. You're hyped for this case, like this one a lot. A lot of people have been telling me that this is the best one so far. And I think there's one more after this one, Rise from the Ashes or something, that Ali told me that I could do. Also, stop playing Tekken so that your hands can rest for a second. Alright? Let's just begin Turnabout Good, guys. Oh, that's okay. If you have to be right back later, don't worry about it. But I hope you can enjoy some of this. Alright. December 25, 10:08 a.m. Wright Co Law Offices. And take your first sip of water, because that's what we do here. We have to keep ourselves hydrated and moisturized for talking. Whoa. Loud. Can y'all hear actually? Because I'm not seeing anything on the OBS mixer. Just let me know if you can. Otherwise, I think I know how to fix this. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay. Hold on a second. You know how sometimes you have like sound, well, no, not sound. I have like virtual cables, and sometimes they just decide to not be able to be listened to anymore. How's that? Is there audio now? That's weird. This is fucked up. Okay. How about... That's lower. How's that? Better, no? I actually can see it on the OBS thing. Alright. There we go. I don't know what happened there for a second. I have all of my settings. You know, I have like virtual cables for audio, so it kinda is a mess sometimes because it decides to reset all the settings sometimes. I have no idea why it does that, but when it does, I just have to go and fuck up with everything. But yeah, if there's audio now, let's just go into it. Hey Nick! Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh darn. Gee, I wonder where we're going there. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for the rushing spring waters. Next in the news. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. It's Loch, right? Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is a real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nice, I got it first try then, Loch. Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecution attorney, known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth! What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Wait. You're right, age 24. I'm older than Edgeworth? That's fucked up. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. That's how we know this is a fantasy. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. What is it with you and waterfalls? Edgeworth! 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 December 25, Detention Center, Visitors Room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here at one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. There he is! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! And he comes back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Rie pagliacci. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Aww. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time, we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. Oh, touches the screen. Hey, I didn't want to see you either, believe me. These guys are exes. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the court. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Because he's emotionally constipated. I don't have anything anymore. I wonder if he has anything to say about this. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Ah, they're gay, Your Honor. Fine, let's go to the lake. December 25, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in here. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested an attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who— Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. I mean, just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits. Peh. Ah! Eh! Hey, you're that hairy guy, Harry Butz! Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Oh, we ruined his mood! Edgeworth, don't be such a bitch. Detective Gumshoe. Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Hart, head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the— huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out in Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on scene arrested him. How did he get here so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Who's a witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer? Absolutely not, it's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either, I don't believe a leak of it. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care! You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's a killer. Nobody's even really talking this. Nobody's even really. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Take a sip of water. Jesus Christ. Either I read perfectly sometimes, or I read like a fucking dumbass. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and lost, your reputation would sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. Oh. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Who's a witness? Who was this witness? Sorry pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's what we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I forgot. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the present. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? The autopsy report? How to get in touch with you? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. Fuck. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the present. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the present. Come down and see me anytime. Detective Gumshoe gave you the directions to the police station. Oh hey! Detective Gumshoe! What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we talk around? Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right? Now let's get investigating. Unbelievable. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I feel winter's chill from the bare-leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Oh, this again. Anything on the floor? Not much else, apparently. Can we move forward? December 25, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Wowzers, this is a Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how can they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. What's that on the table? Did someone have their special birthday here? Huh, someone left one of those poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot in New Year's. Hey, Nick, it might be a clue. Let's take it. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop it, right? Was it that obvious? A popper. Take it. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd it go? I already put it in my pocket. Popper, put in pocket. Listen. I'm gonna take everything that I can. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Let's see. How about the stand? A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Is it still gonna be the same if I do this? Yeah. What about the lake? What? Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yep. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Huh. Huh, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. That feels important. Let's go to the rental. December 25, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea, you bet! Let's see here. There's a vent. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. That looks destroyed. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh. I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. There's more forest stuff that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. You never know, man! How about looking inside of the windows? Or how about breaking in? Well, let's go back then. There's still the other side to check. Huh. There should be a photograph in there, right? I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of the murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Ooh. Hey, Nick. What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminium? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminium either. Then, I'm not having this conversation. How are you supposed to pronounce that word? I say it like aluminium because it sounds like the Spanish version, aluminio. But I know some people pronounce it as like aluminum or something. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what is the sign that said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Camera. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. I pronounce it as aluminum. Pronounce it as aluminium too. Yeah, it looks to be like a regional thing, more or less. It's fine, that just means I will not get in trouble, because either way I'm going to pronounce it correctly somehow. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool! Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Could you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices? Well, what then? I know! Party popper. Oh! Who framed him? Somebody framed him! Oh shit! Someone framed him! Yep, it responded. Yo! Hey you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now! There goes a whole roll of film! Huh? What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? You want me to voice I'm apologist and I'm fine? I really want to do that, not gonna lie. I'll pay you back. What were you thinking? What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Are you attempting a southern accent? I don't know, I'm just reading. Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. Who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's roles than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film? Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What happened? What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll! Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Your name! Yeah, definitely need to give her something. What do I have? I don't have anything! Ma'am, I'm the law. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. Well, what? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool! Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for ya if it pleases you. Thanks, I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Well... What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U. Good news, my cat is watching you. Oh, give her pets. Give her pets for me. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors, yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it, it's German made, a genuine Solingen? Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh, device? It started moving all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that triggers a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera, neat. Lotta's camera added to the court record. That thing knows. It's just. Ma'am, I need your camera. This camera is rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises like a party popper, which sounded like a bullet. This SUV has seen better days. It's scented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. How about I present you with something here? Lotta, yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look. See at my film. See at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Edgeworth, I can represent you! Edgeworth! 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 Why are you not talking to me? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Edgeworth, accept help, you motherfucker. Take a sip of water, I just did. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal! Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. I see you all being like, I'm gonna get to a plot twist or reveal and die, and I'm very scared. know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Edgeworth! So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you and me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe has fallen in love with Edgeworth. So right now you have Phoenix and Gumshoe who are both in love with Edgeworth, and Edgeworth is only in love with Phoenix. Poor Gumshoe is just in unrequited love land right now. Trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe. How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. Because we got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other and that's how it works. A working relationship. See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yet his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason! He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get to the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. The autopsy report. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Add an autopsy report to the court record. Thank you. Let's check it out right now. Time of death sometime on the 24th or the 25th. Cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face! Someone you know? I don't know. This looks like a priest, like the Mortis guy. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Is that your dad or something? Well, I did say he was a priest. Gumshoe and Edgeworth are friends with benefits, so... Sorry, I'm yeah, it's gonna be in my head too. I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, detective. What is this? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gourd Lake? Gourd is cited? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Those are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at the desks. James May from Top Gear. Unfortunately for you, I have no idea what Top Gear is. So that joke is landing completely flat with me. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. These are the detectives' desks, blah blah blah. So there's not gonna be anything else, huh? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all of you. Don't even think about escaping, I got eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing image training or for arrests. Honestly, whoever this is, I keep thinking they are like Seymour from The Simpsons. So I am unaffected by your Top Gear. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's a blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I get him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department. If it's the last thing I do. Good luck. This place is crazy. Oh wait, I just realized. The autopsy report. You mean like that... the person in there, right? How about we go back and check on Lotta? They actually put effort into his sprite theater. December 25, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait! See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Oh god, she's just gonna incriminate Edgeworth. I don't want her to. She's just gonna incriminate Edgeworth. But she's gonna end up in the court anyway. Fuck it. I reckon so. What's that? I love the I reckon no choice, yeah. Now don't you all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Give me the other one! Wait, Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please? Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. No, they're not good! I'd rather eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell ya. Lotta! Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. I hate her. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo added to the court record. She's just going to incriminate him. And she said 2 photos. Next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like a computer is attached to the camera. Well, let me examine the camera, the computer. Yeah, like, there's 2 photos and she did not give us another one. What if we go back to the boat rental? I feel like... Gourd Lake Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their questioning. Hey! Oh god, literally Santa! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Nick, hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's... No way. No. No. If this is Harry Butz. Larry. I called him Harry. So now he's Harry Butt. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kiyanse deserves the best. Kiyanse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kian's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... She's a minor. Please stop being weird about her. Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister, I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Good God, what happened? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. You work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianci, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof! Huh? I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Kianci's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yep, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. I knew it. What? I knew that they had history. I just didn't... They're childhood friends? These tropes, man. These tropes. And they were childhood friends. Oh my god, they were childhood friends. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? I have a feeling that Gordy is like a corpse that was just floating about or something. Like, Gordy is probably gonna be relevant to the case. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. No, he has a shitty past with his family. He's meeting all my standards. Take a sip of water. Bastard! Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? Oh no. Welcome to hell. You either come out of Ace Attorney killing Edgeworth or totally in love with him. This isn't fair! This man. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy. Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Give me that! Give me that! Give me that! Wow, it's really real. Giant landform appears on Gourd Lake. I almost wish I could read that, but I can't. There is not a single person who does not love Edgeworth in the fandom. Imagine a character that well written. Yeah, right? Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Huh. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Uh-oh. Now let's go to the boat rental, just in case. Nothing here. Alright. Edgeworth! Edgeworth, let me represent you. No, I don't want to go back there! I don't want to examine it either. I made a mistake because I was thinking about Edgeworth. I feel like that's Phoenix's entire life. Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Edgeworth, no! Piece of shit. Oh, what do you mean I have to go here? Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Not a Gumshoe inside. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. Not a Hart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Well, how about this computer? It looks important. Well, I guess we go... Edgeworth, hey? Sir! You're such a piece of shit, Edgeworth. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! This is a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Sure. Let's go, let's go. Does he have his painting back? Aww. I feel sad for him. Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy. Yes, Phoenix right. Aha! I knew you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Hmm? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Grossberg, my boyfriend! He's been stupid! Again! There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. I don't trust you. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my best. It's my just desserts, old bitter desserts. Sir? Hey, sir! Check this out. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office! That's Hammond! Robert Hammond! Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah? Deadass don't think he did it. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Miss Tiffay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Give me the lore! The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Miss Tiffay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man, where Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you! No, please, don't mention it, he didn't do it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Whoa, his father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this, I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Miss Tiffay's photo added to the record record. The plot! Let's just fucking go. Edgeworth, you're going to talk to me now. December 25, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. I'm gonna talk to you again. Right, I'll ask you again, just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Oh, he cares. Where do you go? I have no intention of telling you. Nor, apparently, would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you. Look at him, he has depression! I know how to cure your depression. More depressing things. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Cure depression by putting Edgeworth into depression too, right? Tell me! The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Oh, history repeats itself. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. So that's why he's a prosecutor? Because they didn't get the guy into a guilty verdict, so now he gets everyone he can into a guilty because he's traumatized? Edgeworth, Edgeworth, do you know what a therapist is? Edgeworth, please. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. Suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Calling it now. Whoever we're getting instead of Edgeworth as a prosecutor is gonna be the guy who was in charge of this. I'm calling it. Your father. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Aww. Let's see this. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth? Did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? Huh? It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes, will you? Of course we won't! No, I will. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Well, I guess we should... Huh? What's that? Earthquake? Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Whew. That was scary. Huh? Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. No! I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth! What the fuck? What happened to this man that he's so traumatized? You don't show an earthquake for no reason. Something happened to him. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lotta Hart. What are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir! Yeah, earthquakes are scary, yes. But I've been in a few myself. The scariest earthquake that I've ever had to go through, I was on the 3rd floor of my university, and it was like 7 or 8 a.m. I was doing my accounting class, and it started just shaking, and I was so tired, and doing one of those like papers that you have to fill in with like budgets and whatever for an exercise, it started shaking, and I was like, Are you fucking kidding me? Right now? This early? Are you serious? I was so angry that I didn't even think about being scared. And the professor was like, quick, everybody get the fuck out. And I was like, I have to finish this. I want to get out of class soon. That was the weirdest reaction that I've had to an earthquake. But I guess it's not the scariest. I totally went off on a tangent there. But regardless. Yeah, the concept of an earthquake is kind of terrifying. I hear that they're worse off here in Mex, like at the center of the city, at the center of the country, sorry. But we do get some here just because we're near a fault, I think. Either a fault or something. I don't remember what it was. So, what did Mrs. Hart say? Let me just drink some water. She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire a pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's what she says she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should tell us who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great! Just great! In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Gumshoe. Merry Christmas. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Merry Christmas, Gumshoe, and kills him right in the police department. Yeah. I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you, too. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. I kinda wanna do the trial. I'm not sure though. Should we? How long is this trial? Like the beginning? The first day? How long is this? Everybody please help me out here so that I may know. Probably about an hour. Should we do it? How do you guys feel? Do you want to start the trial today? Or nah? Go for it. Super high energy trial. The shortest trial. Let me just save. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the beginning of the trial. Alright. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god! Alright, let me just do a thing. There we go. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Huh? I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here, Edgeworth. December 26, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Oh, that guy looks like a fucker. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. I can't lose. I can't do it. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Okay, the murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overheard map added to the court record. Oh, something's gonna happen with that. Testify to the court about your arrest, now. Oh, wait, Mr. von Karma? Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh, bitch. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gravel and say the word guilty. That's your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! Oh, Woods. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! The fucking judge. Well-behaved bottoms rarely make history! You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Jesus, his voice! That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people. There were two witnesses. Ugh. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I have summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? Head to the scene of the crime as fast as quick. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is not time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Then we found Mr. Edgeworth. So they got there in 3 minutes, after a man called them. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Stop objecting to everything! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objection. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. No, we don't, apparently. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now! But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to the court record. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? What? Order! I was literally just thinking, what about fingerprints? And then suddenly there are fingerprints. Fuck! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. I accepted it to evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. She's like a kid. Leave her alone. Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. How is that possible? Order, order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare everything at this point. However... You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess? Now! But wait, Just bang your filmsy gravel and get on with it, man. Yes. Ahem, this court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Von Karma, I'm going to shove you in a locker. 11:09 AM, District Court, Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints went on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell into the boat. Well, fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Wait. Wait! Hold on! There were two photos that fired that night. Because the camera can only fire when it hears loud noises. So, if it heard two noises, there were two gunshots. Someone else fired a gun. I don't know how to follow this up, but I know that someone else fired a gun. There were two gunshots. Who killed him? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Didn't it go off like 20 times with a popper fire though? That's true, but... Do you have any proof on that theory? Well, the Gordy article. It says that there were two. Well, it says that there was one. 12:15. Fired 3 times! Fired 3 times! What? Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No! No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or the fence. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Oh. I'm gonna get you out of here. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Hello. I hate you. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw on the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Oh. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Oh, fuck. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Then when I looked out to the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing in the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Oh god. Order! I will remove you from the court if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was a defendant, Yes, it was a defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Yes. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Yes! I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. The proof on the gun is... Listen. Christmas Eve just after midnight. Wait. I'll tell you, son. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find a contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I'm going to keep being a little bitch. I was in my heart. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out to the window, I saw two gents on a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't near anything on the lake with that boat. Yes, there are contradictions! If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Listen, listen! I was in my car, I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. Listen. Fired 3 times. It fired 3 times. And she only heard 2. I don't know if that helps any. I don't know if that helps at all. Wait. Heard this van come up from the lake. I was in my car. Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. You wrote the rule of pressing, yeah. I was in my car. Yeah, they yell at me, but I'm going to keep being annoying. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press! Mrs. Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Fuck you. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. But wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Okay. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. Shut up! She said that already. I asked that you find contradictions. Not leisurely chat with the witness. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at that picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press! Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Shut up! The witnesses testified that you saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Ah. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to witness. To what end? Wasn't there a thing on that lake? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Mrs. Hart, you... Mr. Karma? Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. No! You're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood. Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. No! No, we haven't! Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Huh? Whoa, who was that? It was me! Maya! Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Not a Hart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of the court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of the court. I must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! What? Did you hear what Mrs. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again! Haha! Order! You're in contempt of the court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Mrs. Lotta has made a new testimony. The defenses have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of the court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. She is very good. Peh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in there or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. God, he's so aggressive. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man? Fuck you! You cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a pen. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Shit! Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say? Shit! That's it? Clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Fuck! Oh god, shit, fuck! Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. But this is during the day. I don't want to run out. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. The only thing that I have about the boat is this lake photo that shows both of those people there. You cannot make them out. But also something about the overhead map is calling to me. Because technically speaking, you should have been able to see the actual... You should have been able to see the boat, but it was pretty far away. The photo does not show Edgeworth, but I don't know if that's useful. Yeah, it's like... I'm pretty sure it's either the map or the lake photo. Yeah, the map seems less solid. I don't want Edgeworth to suffer for my stupidity, is the thing. I am lost too, but I'm pretty sure it's either the lake photo, which is where I'm banking everything on, or the overhead map. Because the pistol has Edgeworth's fingerprints, but... Objection! 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 It didn't pick up. Got you. Got you, Mrs. Hart, finally! Well, what? You got what? Look at this photograph! The photo I took? What, every time you do it makes you laugh? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Mrs. Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of two men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. No, you don't object. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Mrs. Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Oh, of course! I said I couldn't and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully baked testimony. Oh god. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Yeah, it's fucking tense! If they're actually going to penalize me for pressing, I'm not sure I can actually continue to press. I look with my binoculars. This is a lake. I mean, she has the space for that. Something about this smells fucked, but I can't press. I can't press anymore. Can I press? Was that just a single thing? I don't think I can. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Can I actually press? Let's see. Brought my binoculars. Check the autopsy report. Why? Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. One bullet shot to the heart. How many times was he shot? Once. Well, there's one. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this! If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Should I press further? I mean, why would they let me? Right? I got 4! This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Yeah, I mean, it fired twice. It has two photos. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Mrs. Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Mrs. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, yeah, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Oh, she's gay. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. The camera was set to take pictures of a meteor shower. No, it wasn't! Hold on! Faces the lake! Objection! Objection! You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie! Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Mrs. Hart. Oof. Gotcha. Mr. Wright, what are you diving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. She was there to photograph Gordy! Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Mrs. Hart taking a photograph at the lake? Take that! Take that! Mrs. Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Mrs. Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got a proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Oh god. Do I have proof? Shit. I mean... Yes! Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. This article says that when there was a loud bang and Gordy appeared. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Well, very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster. Okay, it's either the camera or the article. Take that! Take that! The proof is this article about Gordy the lake monster. According to this article, when Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noise. Which is why you set your camera with that microphone. You had it set to respond to loud noises. And that's how you got this picture when the pistol fired. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Mrs. Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? The game's smart enough to know that both work here, the camera and the... Oh, wow. Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove it's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing from about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of it. Mrs. Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Are you quivering now? Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right at straight... There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat for a whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. No! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. Fuck! Elwoods, we're really in it now. And I can't press! Not a research student. Investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard a bang, I looked right straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Fuck, I'm not sure which one. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the whole time. When I heard a bang. I saw the flash. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Bon Karma any other way. There has to be something. They're not penalizing me for asking anymore. Hold on. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper than a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness! Continue! Hold your hush puppies, Pops, I'm getting there. Hold on. Wasn't much else. There wasn't much else, she said. Evidence. What evidence could there be? What evidence could there be? I'm drawing a blank. Why would she not be able to see them in the boat? Because of the fog. But what points to the fog? Wait. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. But there was too much fog, and the only reason why the photograph was taken in the first place is because the photograph comes from a professional camera. Objection! Objection! Fucked. I'm not sure I follow. Clearly contradicts the I don't... You don't sound very convincing, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. I don't think this won me any points with the judge. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. I mean, you're the one who told me why there wasn't any... that there was fog. Tell me this. Okay. Let's play. You and I. You go to a lake to find something specific. Uh-huh. And you know the thing will make a noise as soon as it comes up. You hear that noise. She was looking at the camera because if there was a noise, she would immediately have looked at the camera because there was a laptop. Hear the noise. No matter what you were looking at, you end up distracted, looking elsewhere. But why would she have looked elsewhere? The camera, no? What was she looking for? If it's the camera, it's because it automatically takes a picture when a loud noise is detected. It's facing the lake. So if I were her, I would immediately go to the laptop that was attached to the camera and try and look at what it took. Or else she was looking for Gordy, so if she saw a boat, she was like, fuck it, that's not Gordy. Remember that this game was put out in early 2000s, it was a film camera. There was a laptop! Why else would there be a laptop there? You have to cast doubt on what Lotta saw, so how did you do that? I mean, Gordy... They did specify Cody's camera was digital, so and there was a laptop there, so I'm not wrong. What was she looking at specifically? Gordy! She was looking for Gordy! Or was she looking at something else entirely? You have to cast doubt on what Lotta saw. How do you do that? Lotta said she had film. That's true, but there was a computer there, so I got tripped up. They didn't specify this camera was digital. Yeah. Did she think she saw Gordy? She was looking for Gordy, but where would he have been? Why would she assume to look there? The lake, then? How many more phases of this do I have so I can be careful about how many times I trial and error this? I mean, yes, she was looking at the lake. Because she thought she was looking at Gordy. She was trying to find Gordy. If she saw a boat, why would she have... If she saw a boat, why would she have just, like, looked at the boat? People go on the boat all the time. Do you want me to just tell you? I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like you shouldn't tell me. But I'm having a hard time. Oh, my cat wants out. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. I'm glad you could hear the meow. Okay. Not much else to look at, so she just watched that boat the whole time. I have to cast doubt into what she saw. There was a photograph of Gordy taken. So she may have thought that she could see him. How you cast out on Lotta, that's the biggest part of this. What proves that Lotta might have been looking for? Not now. Let me just open the door for her. She's being terrible. Alright, you cat. Hold on. We know why she was there, but what could we use to prove that? To show why that interest was there in the first place? Because of the article. You know what? Fuck you. Objection! Objection! I knew it! Mrs. Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person It was the only thing out there. Any normal pet would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Well, what? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. Listen, I was thinking about the camera because if there was a computer and she was looking for Gordy, then she would have been in the computer being like, what did I take? But if it wasn't the computer, then the lake, it was showing off there was more over there and she would have been looking for Gordy. So I was like, maybe the map could actually point to that. Yeah, the computer probably just ran the mic software, sure. But my theory wasn't that bad. You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't have given the boat a second thought. Ah! Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there, no. Mrs. Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Oh, he's hiding it. Witness, that's enough. You had a long day, shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Enlarged it! She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's what she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality I might, but should let us see who's who. Edgeworth and the guy both had guns. They were supposed to shoot each other at the same time. Or something. They were blanks. Perhaps. Were they playing Russian roulette? She enlarged that photo. Why won't one Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for one Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll be in prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show it! Mrs. Hart, look at this photograph. Don't laugh. But you enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Mrs. Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Yes! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Give me that! Oh, we can't see anything. We still cannot see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright? It has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done to any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose it means that cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Mrs. Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Wait. Yeah, this person is right. This person is left-handed! No, they're both left-handed though. When the trial started. No, he was right-handed. But you're right, there's something fucky about this. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to do when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Fuck. Object or show evidence? I say maybe we should object. I can't let Edgeworth go to jail. Taken on... My brain is bigger. My brain is not bigger. My brain is Galaxy. And it gets me in trouble a lot. Fire 3 times. Why would you present the gun though? The murder weapon, 22 caliber. Fire 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Right hand? Left hand! Show over their evidence! Wait! Your Honor! This evidence! I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Your Honor! There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Well, what might that be? Mr. Wright? You will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Here, Your Honor! The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor! The hand? The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Take that! Take that! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints of the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, Rar, you cut on so fast. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself? I mean, Larry wouldn't have done it. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. Well, what? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. I know how much a meter is, in real units. There's no way it could have been a suicide. Order, order. Let me just... 1 second, please. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Really? Shot from approximately 1 meter away. They did that specifically because in the US, meter isn't used. Yeah, I mean... I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Are we sure that was the only boat on the lake? December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Oh, it hurts him to say it. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. What is the position added to the record? To be continued. Fuck, that was long. Holy crap, okay. Fuck, that started so strong and kept going. He clearly was gonna say something else and then change his mind, Phoenix, but okay. Yeah, he was like, it actually pained him to say thank you, didn't it? Good God. It keeps going, Rudy, have fun. Oh God. I'll try. Well, we have tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna do more investigation and then second day of the trial. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go for the third day, isn't it? Shit. That's the first time Ace Attorney goes this long. Savor it. I was that into it. But yeah. I need to just calm the hell down. Get some water. More water, I guess. Get something to snack on and just, I don't know, lay down and think about my life. It gets intense. Yeah, it gets really intense. I have fear about you streaming this tomorrow. I anticipate that you might just ride this train out until the end of the case. I mean, I might! We are nearing the end. And I am personally invested in this because of Edgeworth. So... it only gets even more intense. Oh, what did you do, Edgeworth? Alright. But okay, yeah, I'm going to stop the stream right here and just take a breather because fuck, man. Everybody, please have a good night. Take care of yourselves, drink some water, and think about Edgeworth. Send good vibes to him so that he gets out of jail. Alright. I'm going to stop then and die for a moment. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming, and see you tomorrow. Let's see if we finish it in one sitting tomorrow. See ya.